What is going on, guys? FaZe Rockstar here, and I hope you all had a very nice Christmas. Hope Santa Claus was very good to you. Got all the gifts you wanted, all of that stuff. You know, I did have a very nice Christmas. I was fortunate enough to get everything I wanted and a little bit more, so I cannot complain, not one bit. But, you know, with me being 21, Santa Claus still actually does come to my house. You know, I do have a younger sister. I have some younger cousins that are, you know, in and out of my house all the time, so my parents still, you know, do the Santa Claus thing, so I'm not complaining. You know, I'm excited. I still get the little kid inside of me still comes alive, you know, around Christmas time. So I'm still, you know, excited every morning whenever Santa Claus comes. But this year I did get an Xbox One. You know, I've been wanting to get it since the day it came out, and you know, I wanted to buy it. I had many opportunities to buy it where I was at a store, and you know, they had a ton of Xbox Ones. But you know, my mom did not want me to spend my money on it because it's what I wanted for Christmas. That's kind of the only thing I really, you know, asked for. You know, there's not too much that I really want, and you know, she wanted to be the one to buy it. So she kept kind of, you know, telling us that she couldn't find it anywhere. So there was tons of times where I'd call her. I'm like, hey, I'm about to buy this right now, and she'd flip out. And the whole time she would do that, you know, I was like, you know, she already has it. I knew she already had it. And it turns out that she actually had the day one edition. So I ended up getting, or my sister and I both ended up getting the Xbox One day one editions for Christmas. So what good does the day one edition do on Christmas Day? I don't know, but you know, I'm more than happy, you know, just to finally have the Xbox One. And along with the Xbox One, I got a few games. I did get Ghost, as you can tell. This was one of my first Ghost gameplays on the game. I'd say maybe my third or fourth game. And the Christmas noob guys, the Christmas noobs are definitely among us. And this game was full of them, man. I think the other team may have had one guy over, you know, the rank 10. So this was a pretty golden lobby. But as you saw earlier, I did hit my first clip in this game on the Xbox One. I was still getting used to the controller. It is a little bit different, and you know, I did get a scuff not too long ago, and I finally got used to the scuff. So it was a little weird playing with the Xbox One controller, and I did find myself plenty of times trying to jump with the paddles that do not exist on the Xbox One controller. But hopefully it won't be too long before Scuf does put out the Scuf controllers for the Xbox One, and I'm calling it right now. They're gonna call them the Scuf Ones. Mark my word, they're gonna be called the Scuf Ones. And if you know, if they do call it that, you know, I just can predict the future, guys. But you know, it's not too bad. The Xbox One controller, I do enjoy it. The thumbsticks, you know, they actually do feel pretty nice, and it's a little, like, I heard some people saying that it was a lot bigger compared to the other Xbox controller, and to me it didn't feel much bigger at all. You know, it was actually pretty, you know, much the same kind of to me, and except, you know, the thumbsticks were a little different. And other than that, I really, you know, like the controller. The thumbsticks actually are a lot better, in my opinion. But just waiting on the Scuf, and I'm definitely buying or getting one of those as soon as they come out. But as far as other stuff, you know, for Christmas, I did get a few other games. I got Battlefield 4 and got Dead Rising. You know, I wanted to play those first before I actually played Ghosts, but it took me forever to actually, you know, download, or not download, but install the games. I don't know if it's an internet-based thing when you have to install a game to the Xbox One, or if it's just the game itself. But it took me forever to actually, you know, install the games. I got the Xbox One around midnight on Christmas, and it took about 2 hours for Battlefield to actually install. And you know, I was just sort of waiting around, like, come on, I'm ready to play this thing. And you know, once it did finally install, I played a few games, and by then I was already tired, so I just went to sleep. And went ahead and put Dead Rising in and installed it overnight, and played it some this morning. Both of the games are actually a lot of fun. But you know, I just had to play some Ghost to try it out, so I did finally get Ghost installed, and as you can tell, this was one of my first games. But the difference between this and the Xbox 360, definitely the graphics. I mean, just everything looks so much more crisp, and you know, it actually makes playing the game a little more enjoyable. So that is a huge plus, you know, for the Xbox One. And definitely Ground War. You know, I only played a few games on Ground War because, you know, all the Christmas noobs go to Team Deathmatch. It's the first thing that is in the playlist, so you know, they always go to Team Deathmatch. But I did play some Ground War games, and I was pretty pleased with that as well. So I'm ready, over the next few weeks to go ahead and start working on my next episode. Hopefully I can get my episode from the editor this week, so it could be up later this week. He should have it done. I've spoken to him a few times, and I'm just waiting on him to send it to me, and we should be good to go there. And as far as other stuff, I will have a setup video later this week. I did get a lot of other stuff that I want to set up first, and I need to clean my room up a bit because I do have a lot of new clothes as well. So that will be later this week. I'm pretty excited about that, but this video is pretty much over with, guys. I hope you all had a very nice Christmas. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you later.